Social media has been on fire lately on a subject that I just had to weigh in on because it's near and dear to my heart. Is Kyrie Irving better than the answer himself, Allen Iverson, at this point in their careers? An interesting question, but we need to go to the tape to really make a conclusion. I bring you a new segment to Stephen A's World. Old school versus new school. Allen Iverson versus Kyrie Irving. First up, y'all remember the crossover, the greats, 1997. A young Allen Iverson crosses over the great Michael Jordan and hits the jumper over MJ. Look at that crossover right there. Had almost twisted MJ's ankles. Let's look at that again. Look at Allen Iverson crossover. I was at that game, 1997. Michael Jordan comes into the house, into the city of brotherly love, and Allen Iverson showed him it's a new day. But here's Kyrie Irving and the Celtics facing LeBron and the Cavs in Boston. Kyrie crosses LeBron and hits a jumper in his face. Look at that. Crossover behind the back. Bam, LeBron's right there. Kyrie pulls up, right baseline, money. That was special to see, no doubt about that. Kyrie, that's right. That's right. Next up, above the rim, Iverson and the 76ers facing the Toronto Raptors. Iverson put back a dunk over Marcus Camby. Remember that? Now, Marcus didn't see him. He didn't know any better. But Allen Iverson, look at the hops right there on the shoulders of Marcus Camby, the former number 2 overall pick out of UMass, but he wasn't number 1 like AI was out of Georgetown. Now, here is Kyrie Irving giving the ball by Horford. Skies over Martin Gortat for the Wizards. See that? Not that Gortat was much of a jumper, but still, nobody expected Kyrie Irving to do that. He did that. We like that one, too. Next up, circus shots. Iverson facing off against Vince Carter's New Jersey Nets. Iverson drives in and hits a crazy floater over Carter and gets the and one. Look at that right there. By that time, Iverson was a Denver Nugget. Not the same as when he was in Philly, but still has some skills. No question about that. Acrobatic shot, we understand that. It was beautiful, improvisational right there. Give AI credit for that. Here's Kyrie Irving. Look at this right here. Kyrie and the Cavs, 2015 Eastern Conference Semifinals versus the Chicago Bulls. Look at Kyrie, shakes Jimmy Butler and Pau Gasol, then finishes at the hoop with an up and under layup. Look at this. Nasty, nasty. Kyrie, something special. Nobody can even think about denying that. Last of the clutch moments. Game 1 of the 2001 NBA Finals. I was in attendance for that too. 76ers versus Lakers. Iverson crosses over Ty Lue. Drops the jumper. Finishes with 48. Steps over Ty Lue. We all remember that moment, don't we? How can we not forget? The Philadelphia 76ers won that game. They would lose the next 4. And we knew they would lose the next 4. That was Shaq in his prime. And Kobe on the come up. I mean, come on now. Sixers didn't really have a chance because all they had was Iverson on the offensive side of the ball. But that's neither here nor there. Kyrie, 2016 NBA Finals, Game 7 versus Warriors, rather. A minute to go, game tied at 89. Kyrie sizes up Steph Curry, hits a 3 with Steph Curry in his face, drills it to essentially seal the deal. Game 7, Cleveland overcomes 3-1 deficit. Cleveland wins the series and LeBron delivers a championship to the Cleveland Cavaliers. A 52-year drought for the entire city of Cleveland in any sport. That was special. Here's the bottom line, y'all. Who's better? It's very simple. You can look at it one of 2 ways. If you're talking skill, there's nothing to talk about here. Kyrie Irving is a better ball handler. Kyrie Irving finished just as good at the basket. He's a better outside shooter. His handle is nasty. Nasty. He's a better shooter from the field. He's a better shooter from the three-point range. He's a better shooter from the free throw line. Even though Allen Iverson, career-wise, averaged 4 more points a game than Kyrie Irving, he also averaged 4 more shots. So nobody is about to refute Kyrie's greatness. He's that nasty, that spectacular. Here's the problem, though. Was Kyrie as reliable as Allen Iverson? Did Allen Iverson ever have the teammates that Kyrie Irving had? Love all of those brothers. Eric Snow, Aaron McKee, George Lynch, Dikembe Mutombo, Theo Ratliff, and the crew. Even Larry Hughes and others. The list goes on and on. None of them was LeBron James. They're not Kevin Durant or James Harden now. AI didn't have that to work with. AI also did something Kyrie Irving has never done in his career. AI played every game of one season, all 82. Kyrie has never done that. Kyrie misses a lot of action. So again, the best ability is availability. Who you gonna rely on when it really, really counts? It's a question. You know my answer. It's gonna always be the answer. Because he wanted to ball no matter what. That means I knew you'd be there. That matters to me. But nobody's more skilled than Kyrie Irving. That's my answer. That's all I got to say. Anything else? I plead the fifth. Thanks for watching ESPN on YouTube. For live streaming, sports, and premium content, subscribe to ESPN+.